truths that are going to save you so much frustration before your knee replacement, but you got to take care of them before your surgery. And I want to make sure that you have a successful knee replacement. I want to help you go through your knee replacement, but I'm also not going to sugarcoat stuff. I want to tell it like it is, and then I'm going to help you through it, because this surgery has transformed my life, and it's been the way that I've been able to reinvent myself, essentially, because I went from degrading knees to brand new knees, and now I have an entire life in front of me at 50 years old. I've had 2 knee replacements, and these are 4 things that I wish somebody would have told me before I had my knee replacements. The first 2 are the most important. The third one is one that we never talk about, nobody ever talks about. And then the last one is the one that every single body worries about the most, and really it's kind of like a one and done. Okay, so let's do the first one. Master your mind. This is the one that is likely the hardest, but most important. You get to decide and know that deep down in your bones, you're going to heal and you're going to have a successful recovery. And you get to do that before you have your knee replacement. You honestly do. Decide this ahead of time and say that no matter what, I'm going to be successful and I'm going to get my full range of motion. I'm going to get my full extension back. And now that I've said that, this does not mean that it's easy to do. I didn't say those words, right? I just said that you need to master your mind, which is a practice. This is a daily practice. We do this every single day. It doesn't mean that the path is going to be easy necessarily, okay? But your response is going to be strong. That's what I'm talking about. I told myself from the very beginning that my surgery was going to be a success. I will fully recover. Now, does that mean that I didn't have zingers and I didn't have weird pains and I didn't have that deep ache? No, it doesn't mean any of those things. But what it does mean is that I knew that this was the path to get to completely heal through my knee replacement, okay? Your mindset is not going to control what happens in your recovery, but it will 100% control how you move through it, okay? It's a different way of looking at it, and it's the way that I move through mine, and I'm just helping you be as successful as I was. I'm 6 years and 3 years out, for anybody who's wondering, because this way that you move through it is everything. Number 2, be flexible with the timeline. This is the one that is going to wreck you if you do not do this, because you're going to constantly get frustrated. You're going to get into this like cycle of frustration because you think you should be further along. But when you can be flexible with the timeline, you give your body space to heal. Look, we live in a 9-second world. We want everything Amazon fast. And guess what? It doesn't work like that. Your body doesn't work like that. I had 40 plus years of wear and tear on my body before my knee replacement. When it came to actually healing my knees, I thought that I was going to be good by week 6. Like I was going to be up and moving and being my normal self by week 6. And guess what? I was wrong. I was really, really wrong. But when you combine that flexible timeline with number 1, which was mastering your mind, the timeline doesn't matter then, because you know that you're going to heal. You're going to be 100% healed. You release the timeline because you know that it's all part of healing. You really start to respect your recovery instead of resenting your recovery, okay? Because I want to save you the frustration, okay? I want to save you those nights of getting on yourself because you feel like you're not going fast enough. I'm going to save you from that because I'm going to be in your ear and I'm going to tell you, please release the timeline. You're going to come back to this video over and over and over again. Number 3, this is the one that nobody does, and it's probably the most important because I've seen a lot of people complain afterwards. It's knowing your medical team. And I'm not just talking about your doctor. I'm also talking about your physical therapist. Your doctor includes your doctor's office. Like, what is the vibe that you're getting from your doctor's office? The people that work for your doctor. This is all important because these are the people that you're going to be communicating with to get your prescriptions post-op refilled, right? I'm going to be the first to tell you I messed this one up. I did the first one just like the second one. So I threw dice and I picked a physical therapy place. and they're part of your medical team. Whether you think that they are or not, they are invested in your health and recovery. I picked a physical therapy place, and it bit me in the butt for my second knee replacement, because at 7 weeks, I changed physical therapists. Because thankfully, thank God, he's always watching. Thank God I had my first knee replacement and I knew where I should be. I knew that I should probably be fully range of motion by 6 weeks. I should be fully extended by 6 weeks. And when those things weren't happening for me, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to go talk to my doctor about this. So I talked to my doctor about it, and I told him, he goes, Susie, physical therapy, they're a dime a dozen. Go find one that's going to work with you. And I was like, wow, what a great idea. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even consider interviewing physical therapy people. You need to know who's invested in your recovery and who's not. And your physical therapist is part of your team. Also, your provider. Don't just take your friend's word for it that had a knee replacement about your surgeon. This is a check that you should be doing. Go to the Googles, see what his reviews were, or hers, because this is the person that is taking a part of you out and putting a new part in. What are their reviews? How are they rated against other doctors in their profession? These are all really important things, because this is who you're choosing for your medical team. These are the people that are going to get you back to 100%. This is who you're trusting. I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes. We do this all the time, right? We read books to learn what other people did so that we don't make those same mistakes. I made the mistake. I ended up switching PTs. I ended up getting full range of motion, full extension. Number 4, this is the last one, and this is the one that everybody concentrates on. And it's really like, okay, once you know, it's done, right? And it's prep what you actually need for your surgery. Everyone obsesses about the gear, the shower chairs, the toilet risers, the ice machines. And I'm telling you, it's the least important of these 4, in my entirely biased opinion, because once you get it, you get it. Everybody knows you need to ice your knee after your surgery, okay? Everybody knows that you need to use the restroom. You need to use the shower. All you need to do is think through those acts, right? I didn't need a shower chair. You know why? Because we have a bench in our shower. Maybe you don't. Maybe you need a shower chair. I didn't want a toilet riser because for me, it never has felt good to have my quad above my knee. Like they have to be parallel or my knee just didn't feel good. So I didn't want a toilet riser that raised me above. I wanted my knee to be at a 90-degree angle if I could. I mean, obviously you can't post-op get your knee at 90 degrees. Maybe you could, I don't know, but I couldn't. The toilet riser didn't work for me. I had an alternate method that I used, and it's in one of, like all of this stuff, I have resources. That's me. And you get to find out what works for you. You do. You get to decide for you. That's the beauty of it. Once you decide, it's done, right? These other things kind of take priority over those. Because once you get it, you get it. You check it off the list. You're done. You're done. But you still have to work on your mindset. You still have to work on your belief for yourself. Can you heal yourself? Absolutely you can. With the right medical team, right? And with the right tools. Number 4, you get to determine what those are. If this hit home for you and you're like, why has nobody told me this? Guess what? I got you. I'm on here all the time. Go to my page, hit the follow button, because I have lots of information for you. And the way that I could best serve you was to come up with resources to help you. I created your knee replacement rooted recovery resource. I say it's rooted recovery because it is everything that you need to help your mind, your body, and your spirit. That is faith. That is belief. That is the knowing that I'm talking about, because I'm going to believe in you until you believe in you. That's how that works out. I would love for you to have this kind of belief in yourself before your knee replacement. I didn't go into my knee replacement thinking, oh gosh, I really hope it works. No, it was a non-negotiable. This is going to work. And if I would have ever, I was 12 weeks before I hit 0, you guys, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. So I did the things that I needed to do in order to hit 0. Do you understand? Because I had it up here. There was no way I wasn't going to come out of this at 100%. There was no way I wasn't going to come out of this kneeling or wearing 3-inch heels. Those were my non-negotiables. You get to pick what those non-negotiables are for you. That's the beauty of it. This is within your control. You get to pick your medical team. You get to decide on your mindset, and then you get to pick up the things that you need to make it a success. The Rooted Recovery will help you with all of that. There's a link in my profile. You can find it in there. I wanted to give you these 4 because I believe that they are the most important. It is what pulled me through all of my surgeries. I've had 12. I think I've had 12. 7 of them were on my knees before I had them done. So just know, please know, that you're going to heal. You're going to be 100% recovered. And I would love for you to start creating a vision for what you're going to be in a year. Where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? Those are the things to think about, because this is abundant at that. You are abundant. You have this beautiful opportunity to get a degenerating joint completely healthy, 100% healthy. Now, I didn't say it was perfect. I didn't say my recovery was all rainbows and unicorns, because it wasn't. But I knew I was going to recover. Do you see what I'm saying? When you go into it with the knowing, it's a sweet spot. Your recovery starts before your surgery. I'm willing to help you. I offer free BFF consultations. I've never been one to not see it the way that I want it. I've seen my life the way that I want it, and I go after it with everything that I have. I'm just encouraging you to do the same. You get one shot. You get one chance at this life. As far as I know, you get to decide how you're going to live it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You get to be in control of that. If you love this video, please like it. Please share it. Please subscribe.